Hi. This video we'll be going over some of the updates on the controller for the Omnitrek system. Um, I think it would be cool if we can go over the different enclosure iterations until we get to the final design down there. So this is the first prototype that we came up with, and I think it's a good example of how we did the buttons. Um, So it's going to be hard to see in the video, but there's a little inset here for the momentary push button, and there's two holes. The momentary push buttons that we're using they have like extremely long leads that can go through the hole of the holes of the enclosure, and then you can bend the leads up or down, and the buttons they can be pushed directly onto the enclosure. They have two cantilevers that will bend to keep it from popping out, and a little inset to go on top of the push buttons. And this design worked fairly well. Um, this this version had three buttons: volume up, volume down, and a hold button. We decided to get rid of the hold button because it was kind of redundant. Um, and as you can see, this was a test to see if I can solder in a plastic environment. It worked out, so that was good. So this is the second version. The main problem with this one was the port placement, and oh, we also increased the internal size of it. You can better see it if I take the lid off. So like right in there is like an increased area for the buttons and all the wires, and we also increased the area up here for the fingerprint scanner. Right, so that's the second version. The third version worked for the most part, but again the port was in the wrong position, and we needed a port accessible to program the microcontroller, and more importantly to charge it. So yeah, this one worked. So this is the final version of it. So there's two volume buttons here and here. The fingerprint scanner is up here, and the port is here. I may have been a little bit overzealous in increasing the size of the port, so I didn't have to print it again. So you can kind of see some wires there, but whatever. And then this is the power switch. So everything is working for the most part. The only thing that isn't working right now is the fingerprint scanner, because the microcontroller that we're using only has serial communication through its USB port, and it does not allow other devices to communicate via like the RX and TX terminals. So the fingerprint scanner won't work with this microcontroller, so I'm going to have to replace it with another one. But other than that, it's interfacing with the computer perfectly fine. We will go over like a demo of it working with the computer in a later video. So I think that's it for the updates. Bye.